go anywhere. We have a classic coming up. We have a team led by a real fan favorite. You can feel the excitement. Some unique circumstances have led to an unlikely pairing with Buzz teaming up with Bobby Roode to take on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
You have to wonder if these two will be able to coexist well enough to have a chance, especially against two guys like KO and Sami who have teamed together countless times.
Buzz and Roode were just battling it out in an intense match last month at Backlash. I think those wounds are way too fresh for them to be able to pull this off.
Oh my goodness, crushing it. There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Oh, nasty impact.
He's starting to feel it here. He's still got plenty of gas left in his tank, though.
Yeah, but he's got a very untraditional approach tonight, which includes spending a great deal of time outside the ring. That might help him in the long run. We'll see.
For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that tag team matches should have two referees. One referee is in the ring overseeing the action, and the other is located out on the floor, making sure teams follow the rules and do not engage in potentially damaging behavior. I think it's a good idea, something perhaps Mr. McMahon might want to consider.
Suplex.
He's looking a little off balance. His tag team matches. He's looking at it. Is he done? They did it! Some unique circumstances have led to an unlikely pairing with Buzz teaming up with Bobby Roode to take on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
You have to wonder if these two will be able to coexist well enough to have a chance, especially against two guys like KO and Sami who have teamed together countless times.
Buzz and Roode were just battling it out in an intense match last month at Backlash. I think those wounds are way too fresh for them to be able to pull this off.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He's gonna do it! He's definitely starting to lose it here.
He breaks out.
He's not done just yet, Michael.
Oh, no! Someone call the orthodontist.
Submission time. Is he done? Now that's
That's an impressive tag team victory.
Circumstances have led to an unlikely pairing with Buzz teaming up with Bobby Roode to take on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
You have to wonder if these two will be able to coexist well enough to have a chance, especially against two guys like KO and Sami who have teamed together countless times.
Buzz and Roode were just battling it out in an intense match last month at Backlash. I think those wounds are way too fresh for them to be able to pull this off. Nailed it.
Harsh impact. Ooh. Kevin Owens may be in a bad way here. You never want to count a competitor out, but things don't seem to be going in his favor here tonight.
In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar and their teammate must have that continuity where they're a well-oiled machine inside the ring. I'm talking about classic techniques like cutting the ring in half, isolating your opponent, relegating them to your corner, and making frequent tags so that the fresh man is always in the ring. That's how you keep your opponents off balance.
Corey, a few moments ago, you took us through what it takes for a tag team to be successful. Continuity between tag team partners is crucial. When a team is able to keep one opponent in the ring for an extended period of time without making a tag, they're able to focus their attack on one individual and one body part.
And that's when things really start to take shape if you're on the tag team that's in control of the match. When you look at the tag teams who have dominated this business, all of them worked well together as a unit and were able to keep an opponent in the ring long enough to make that adversary the focal point of their assault.
When a superstar is in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must find a way back to their corner to tag their partner. Something that they have to try is doing creates separation between them and their opponent. That space gives a superstar the ability to move and catch their breath.
Filthy German suplex. Corey, you touched on this before. Part of a tag team's ability to be successful is their ability to endure punishment and make their way to their partner when they need to tag out. One way to do that is to create that separation you spoke of so they have some space to gather themselves and time to make their way back to the corner.
You're absolutely right, Michael. What's the use of having a tag team partner if you're not able to get to them when you got to tag out of the match? Getting that separation is key in breaking any momentum your opponents could have, maybe the difference between a win and a loss, maybe even more.
Sami Zayn in a potentially bad spot right here.
You can bet this is not how he drew this one up.
Why he's still in the match at this point is beyond me, guys. Maybe he forgot it's a tag team match. I don't know. There's got to be some explanation.
Yeah, he's clearly not on the right side of this match right now, which is a little surprising to me.
That'll break you in half.
Taking some offense. Well, he knew this was going to be a fight heading into this one.
It's decision time, Cole. Does he try to get back on the offensive himself, or does he attempt to make a tag here?
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand. Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double-team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Hart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the Doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
He wants no part of the outside. Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys, or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express. In tag team action, like in singles competition, once a duo nails their opponent with their finisher, that should signal the beginning of the end.
It can take a long time for a tag team to decide on a double team finisher, but I agree. A team needs one, and it should be something that can be administered to any opponent. That's when a finishing move is truly effective. And since we're talking
about Kevin Owens, it's been said about his tendency to be deceitful. Make no qualms about it, KO is simply a competitor first and a friend second. Others' opinions are absolutely irrelevant to Kevin Owens. So if you think Owens victimizes his friends, imagine what he'll do to his enemies.
Kevin Owens kicks out easily.
Too easily. You're going to have to do more than that to KO.
You alluded, Corey, to the notion of Kevin Owens not caring about his friends' opinions. That is an unusual stance to live your life by. It really allows Owens to be cold and easily isolate himself away from any allies.
Michael, sometimes I feel sympathy for how KO thinks. I see Kevin Owens having no line between friends and enemies. They are all one and the same. It's just a matter of who he can use to get what he wants.
Buzz into the cover!
In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, countout, or the
counter here.
Kevin Owens just too fast for him.
Surprisingly quick. We may be looking at our winner here, guys. Now, Kevin Owens needs to capitalize on this opportunity.
I think Owens realizes that.
In a standard tag team match, one competitor is in the ring against an opponent, and their teammate is in their corner standing on the ring apron. I should also point out that the competitor in the ring, as far as the referee is concerned, is the legal man. Only the legal man can attempt to score a fall over an opponent or be defeated by an opponent.
In a tag match, when a superstar tags their partner, the person who tagged out has until the referees count 5 to exit the ring. For a tag to be considered legal, both of the superstar's feet have to be on the apron. The partner must be touching the tag rope in the corner. Both team members must touch, and the referee must see the tag be made.
This is what... Can he score the pin? Kevin Owens kicks out easily.
Too easily. Can you believe what he's withstood here tonight?
Comes in off the tag. Oh, and enziguri. He's getting closer, Corey. There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
Uh-oh. Look at the
powerbomb planted.
That has got to be it. Absolutely punishing.
Oh, no. Here we go. Sami Zayn sees it.
Boom! Incredible.
He wants no part of the outside. What a stomp. Good grief. Incoming. Shoulders on the back.
Oh, a quick kick out from Sami Zayn.
And we continue.
Now the old Vic.
You gotta believe this one's over. Oh boy, he is rolling.
This might be it.
Oh my. With an earth-shattering spine.
What a disgusting way to treat a WWE official. This match.
Unique circumstances have led to an unlikely pairing with Buzz teaming up with Bobby Roode to take on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
You have to wonder if these two will be able to coexist well enough to have a chance, especially against two guys like KO and Sami, who have teamed together countless times.
Buzz and Roode were just battling it out in an intense match last month at Backlash. I think those wounds are way too fresh for them to be able to pull this off.
What a stomp! Good grief! What impact!
In our business, there's a lot of men with bravado. A lot of men who talk about doing something. Kevin Owens backs up what he says. Now, if he has to take some shortcuts to back those words up, so be it. That shouldn't take away from his self-confidence.
Keep your eye on this one.
You discussed Kevin Owens' bravado, Corey. The thing with KO's self-confidence that I recognize is that it can be contradictory to his actions.
I have to agree with you, Michael. I see all of KO's underhanded tactics as cowardly and showing the lack of confidence. If you truly have self-confidence, you come face to face like a supposed prize fighter would.
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Here we go, back inside the ring.
Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, The New Day, the Hardy Boys, Cesaro and Sheamus. I could be here all day naming championship caliber teams. And when the tag team scene is that competitive, you don't know which team will be wearing the gold.
During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that's set.
He goes for the cover.
Nice quick kick out by Sami Zayn.
Did Zayn kick out there? I'd say, yep.
Oh, don't start.
2 out of 3 falls matches saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus as a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in the 2 out of 3 falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus didn't waste any time and scored the decisive first fall after a brogue kick rocked Jeff Hardy.
Cesaro and Sheamus wanted to continue their domination of Team Extreme, but the Hardys had other ideas as Matt tied things up at 1 fall apiece after a twist of fate on the Swiss Cyborg. After a swanton bomb by Jeff Hardy, the match broke down and the third fall was ruled a double countout. Oh boy, he is rolling.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's gonna do it! He's definitely starting to lose it here.
Oh, and he breaks free.
But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
Man, what a slam.
In off the tag is Kevin Owens.
Oh, he turns it around. Scoop slam.
At the
Oh, my goodness, crushing it.
Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's ever been. One of the teams that has shined brighter than any other is the New Day. Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston are 2-time tag team champions. But it was their second reign that put the New Day name in WWE history books forever.
You're a nuggie. Oh, The tag team competition right now is as heated as it's ever been since the Attitude Era. Everywhere you look, there's another tremendous tag team combination looking to make a run at the WWE Tag Team Gold. When we talk about the New Day, the team won a fatal four-way match in their second tag team title reign at 2015's SummerSlam.
I may think the power of positivity stinks like a bag of rotting garbage, and that Woods, Kingston, and Big E are idiots, but I'll give the New Day this. They're one of the greatest tag teams ever. And what put them in that category was when their tag team championship reign lasted a record-setting 483 days.
He's lining him up. What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's gonna do it!
Severe damage being inflicted to the back.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
And that's it. This one is over. These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
And here's the last piece of the puzzle.
Here are your winners, the Superstar ZC and Bobby Roode.
Nice teamwork by these two here tonight.
No wonder these guys won. They work together like they've been teaming up since birth.
What an effort we saw here. Truly a great match.
Welcome back to SmackDown Live, where it appears Shane McMahon is now trying to sort out last week's U.S. title mess.
I know a lot of guys are claiming they deserve a shot at your U.S. title, but if anyone really does, it's me. Technically, the Masked Attacker had a U.S. title shot. Sami Zayn did not. Really?
Who else is going to get a U.S. title match before me? KO? Sammy, the janitor? The makeup lady? Tom freaking Phillips? At some point? It should have happened weeks ago. But since it didn't, it needs to happen tonight.
I was this close to defeating you last week before Bobby Roode attacked me on your behalf. I don't know what you're talking about. He tripped on his robe, remember? But we're getting off track. My point is I was going to pin you, but then I still won by disqualification, so I should be the #1 contender for the U.S. title. Don't take too long. I wouldn't want any other accidents to happen.
Where are they going now? Never know where the action's going to take us.
They're on the move again.
What a stomp. Good grief. Whack. Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Sami Zayn starting to struggle. He looks incredibly motivated, though. Don't expect him to be down for long.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed.
Yeah, but if you count him out now, guys, you'd be making a very big mistake. Mark my words.
He looks a bit off his game here, but he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
Oh, and it's a reversal. Technique.
Looks like he's starting to falter. This very well may be too much for him to handle.
The amount of punishment he's absorbed in this match is absolutely insane. A lesser man would have given up and walked away by now.
But if you're counting him out now, you haven't been paying attention. He has more resolve than just about anybody on the roster.
Got him caught.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Game, set, match. This one is over. Setting up for a neck breaker. Ouch. Here's his moment, Michael.
Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional in this one-on-one matchup.
When I looked at the card for tonight, this one definitely stood out as one you don't want to miss.
Oh, what impact!
Here we go, back inside the ring.
Pump handle, up and... Oh my goodness, what an impactful STO.
The mighty Rusev looking a bit surprised by this assault. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
He seems more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in it.
That's using your head.
What a stop! Good grief!
He's on the defensive here. He's really going to need to create some space for himself.
I wouldn't call for the medics just yet, Cole. He still appears to be in pretty good shape here.
I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here.
Oof! Kick finds it.
Not much behind that pin attempt. Wow.
He's on his heels. I don't think this is how he envisioned this match going here tonight.
I'd never count this guy out, but I'll tell you what, he's not looking so hot right now. He's really going to need to find a way to get back in this thing.
And here comes the big Bulgarian.
Look out.
Rusev with a running super kick.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
Quick cover by Rusev. And Rusev picks up the win.
Whenever tag team is on the docket, the mayhem multiplies. Here's the proof.
Here is your winner, Rusev.
An amazing contest comes to a close following a decisive...
Trail